quietly selling. Here's a square, overly prepared. The most unlikely to pull up a chair. Welcome to the felon in the square.
Episode 51, styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet plane flying, Castellan, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun.
Woo!
Whoa. How are you?
Woo indeed. How are you doing, Christopher? Did you already ask
Doing
me
good.
that?
Dude, did you happen to see that on Peacock?
What, the documentary thing?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
Becoming Ric Flair.
I saw him watching it in an Instagram picture or something like that.
It's pretty good. You should check it out.
Like, do you think he needs to watch it to remember? Or is it just like, I'm the guy?
You know what? He was kind of humble in it. He was kind of modest. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it wasn't as egotistical as I assumed it would be.
Like, maybe that's not him in real life,
Dude, that's a major topic of it.
Ric Flair.
I think it was his daughter that says that there is no Richard Fleur.
Only Ric Flair?
Only Ric Flair. Richard Fleur died a long time ago. That's sad. Oof.
When he broke his back. Damn.
I'm saying, dude. It's tough.
Some people commit to the bit, It's
Yeah.
just like the Undertaker wearing all black out in public and sunglasses and not talking.
Yeah. Sorry about that. What was I gonna say? Okay, so there's this show. It's on Vice. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's called Tales from the Territories. Have you heard of this?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. I just put you on the next 10 hours of television that you're going to have in your life. It's pretty freaking good. I mean, it runs down through all the different like independent territories and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell like behind the scenes stories of what was going on and stuff like that. It's really, really interesting. You'll like it a lot for sure.
Is that through HBO?
Vice. So you watch it through Hulu, go to your Vice hub and just search through Vice shows, and it's Tales from the Territories. It's produced by Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Have you tried his tequila yet?
No.
Me neither. Have you tried Kevin Hart's tequila?
No.
Me neither.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to check those out. We just got done. We watched what was it? Knives Out, Glass Onion on Netflix. Did you ever see the first Knives Out?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty good. It's like a whodunit clue type of thing, where like something happens, and they bring in a detective to help figure out who got killed. But this is the second iteration, and it has like Dave Bautista's in it.
Okay.
Edward Norton's in it. Daniel Craig. Was that Kate Hudson, I believe. And some other people. So Netflix dumped a bunch of money to get the second and the third one made. So it's good. It's one of those. Usually when in the age of streaming, we'll just watch something and just be like, oh, that was nice. But this is actually one that we're like, oh, we'll probably visit that one again. That was pretty interesting. So, but yeah, if you want to watch,
Have you seen the show called Reservation Dogs?
Reservation Dogs? No, but I've heard of it.
I just started watching it. Like,
is it good? I thought it was like a comedy, right?
yeah, it's kind of different. It's there's some funny characters in it from what I've seen so far, but I can't really give it too much on, if I like it or I don't like it. It's so fresh.
Yeah. Another one that we started watching, and we're done with the first season, was that one with the dude from Shameless, the bear.
I never watched Shameless.
Okay, The bear is one of the guys from who played a character in Shameless, but it's
Mm-hmm.
him like running a restaurant. It's pretty
Hmm.
good. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
So
So,
that's our
yeah.
TV watching.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
I took ownership of 33% of the Choctaw Tribal Nation.
Ooh,
We're not
33%.
going to get into specifics, but just say I met the chief.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you take your headdress?
Mm-hmm.
Were they complimentary?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We loved it.
Just wearing their baseball caps, like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know.
My grandpa has one. Like that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like me
I
and the sombrero.
I went antiquing.
Oh yeah. How was that?
Oh, it's one of those things that I'm starting to realize I really like doing. I like finding old treasures.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like Native American stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I go into these little places and I find that stuff, it's exhilarating.
Do you kind of make up your own little backstory of like where the thing came from? And
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's my grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll show you my latest purchase. Give me 1 second. Give me 15 seconds here.
Okay, sounds good. While Chris does that, yeah, I'll just sit here and talk to you guys about my life. I was born in 1981 to my mom. Oh, he's back. Cool. Now I don't have to fill so much air. Not having to fill the dead air there. I started telling him my life story. Ooh, hello.
This is my great granddad.
Mm-hmm.
He died at the ripe old age of 72.
Nice.
He liked to smoke a lot of Cools.
Mm-hmm. Cools with the K.
Yeah.
Shorts or longs?
Soft pack shorts. He's a really cool guy.
There's something about the soft packs. It just hits different.
Yeah. It was something about that crinkle noise that was always made when he pulled them out of his chest pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a really swell guy. So I thought it would be good if we hung him up in the house here.
Yeah, I see where you got your nose.
Yeah. Miss you, great grandpa.
Yeah. That's lovely.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice that you have that there to commemorate.
Yeah.
Great grandpa. What was his name?
Hold on.
Oh. So and then after being born in Avalon, he's back.
This is me and Mildred.
Oh, okay. You got yourself one of those precious moments things.
Yeah, it's me holding her on a tree branch.
Mm-hmm.
We paid a sculptor to come out and make it for us. I think it's impeccable, the resemblance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're very hairless. That's
right.
For those of you listening, it's a ceramic built native father and daughter. But it is true that Chris it's very resemblant of you and Mildred and her her long black hair that she has. Yeah.
Right. The way that she stands on that tree branch.
Uh-huh.
Fearless.
Yep.
And her fat round face. She's beautiful.
So beautiful. Little moon-shaped baby. Look at her.
Don't you see it, Ryan?
I see it totally. Like, yeah. You kind of have to look down and like towards like you're telling the story of.
Don't look directly. Kind of look at it off centered. You'll see it.
Yeah. If you squint your ears a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It looks just like you. Cool, man. Well, I'm glad you went antiquing. Uh,
Yeah.
did you get my chainmail picture?
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. Captain
Impeccable.
or no captain, uh, Sir Fat Ass
Mm-hmm.
of Sleepy Time. Yep, that was my. I'll post it on the social medias so you guys can see Sir Fat Ass of Sleepy Time. Back when I wore some chainmail head gear, it was very uncomfortable and kind of not fun.
No, way heavier than I assumed it would be.
Oh yeah, I'm no Scott Steiner. I'm no. I guess I
Big
gotta
Papa Pump.
build my neck muscles and my pectorals and my biceps for whatever reason. And do push-ups.
You got time still.
Yeah, that's cool. Like a little antique store there in Georgetown, or did y'all drive up down south a little bit?
Well, there's this place out in Lampasas that
Okay.
I check out with Sam. Sam knows the owner of this place. They salivate every time they see me walk in because they know they're about to hit dice on this idiot. They can smell the city boy on this guy.
Uh-huh.
But it's okay.
Just,
I enjoy it. It's fun.
Go put out those weird boots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty,
Yes.
pretty sure that Chris fella will buy those. They're not even antique. They're just
That's where
a
the
little
sombrero
old.
came from.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. I've gotten a lot
Seen
of
that
treasures
somewhere.
from there.
Yeah. I used to know a person that would call candies treasures. And
Mm-hmm.
they'd open a drawer and be like, this drawer is full of treasures. And they're, reliving their chubby kid childhood. Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Antiquing is something I can say I haven't done. I've done some thrift shopping.
What's the difference between thrift shopping and antiquing?
Pawn shopping. I think if you really like, antiquing is more of like, do they have clothes there at the antique shops?
Most of these antique shops have clothes that I've been to.
Like how old?
Old.
I feel like antique implies a higher price, whereas thrift implies like it's almost a garage sale. It's
Okay.
almost a flea market.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
You're not gonna, spend a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Frida. Let's see if I can get Frida on camera. Oh, this is Frida.
Oh,
Hello, Frida.
look at that face.
Look at that. She's like, I hate this. Okay. All right. I'll put you down. Oh, and there's Zenny. Hi, Zen. She can't
Look
be
at
left
that
out.
bub.
Quit licking my face. You lick your butt. Go on. Poop
Do you
eater.
blame them?
Nah, I mean,
Wouldn't you lick your own butt if you could?
Yeah, maybe.
It's clean. You use a bidet.
Like, when it gets itchy throughout the day. When you get that unnecessary itch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not so much. I wouldn't so much in the summertime. A little too swassy. Probably be a little
Right.
A little too twang.
It has a gamey taste to it.
There's too much twang on it. What is that, Lucas? Is that a lemon salt? What is that?
It's funky.
Oof. I can smell how bad it tastes.
Put some water on that thing.
That's why you got your tongue. But yeah, I'll hit up every once in a while. I'll hit up a thrift shop and look for vintage clothes, which is I think now is clothes that I grew up wearing. Like I'm gonna go find me a Limp Bizkit shirt. It's like if I would have just held on to some of this stuff, it would have come back in style. Then I'd be ahead of the game, because then I wouldn't have to repurchase these things.
That's a lot of storage time there.
It's true, and I'm not this medium that I used to be.
Right.
Right. A lot of the old Rollerblade brand companies that I bought the apparel for that don't exist anymore. So it's like, you know, in this community, it might be worth something, but I can't wear it. So I usually just give it away to skinnier people.
Fucking
Yeah.
skinny people.
I
Eat
know,
some
right?
food.
What's the matter with you? What is this? I don't drink. Shut up.
Cowards.
Coward. You I don't know.
Pompous assholes.
Charlatans?
Charlatans.
Is that a good one?
I'll allow it.
You fucking beatniks. Awesome.
So, topic.
Okay.
This is one that just came to mind earlier tonight.
Okay.
3 people that are dead who you could go out with for one night. One of them has to be a musician.
Okay.
One of them can be a actor. Third one, wild card. Anything, anybody.
So what are we doing on this night out?
It's up to you.
Are we hitting up the bar? Are we?
It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah. We're gonna go have a nice dinner.
It's whatever you want to do.
Have some champagne.
Champagne.
Well, champagne. Did you know? Off topic, real quick. Champagne is from France. Sparkly wine is American, and cava is from Spain. But that's 3 things. It's all the same thing. It's just different names for the same thing. Bubbly wine. Champagne is only French. If it was American made, it's called sparkling wine. Yeah.
Okay. I thought the cava was something completely...
Cava is champagne from Spain.
Okay. I did not know this.
I didn't know that either. Apparently, P is a connoisseur when it comes to champagne. Give me the bubbles. So okay, that was me stalling so I could think a little bit.
It's okay.
Let's see. 3. Okay. Musician.
How about okay, so to stray away from anything, the third one, the wild card, we're gonna say it can't be a family member.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this restriction on it. We'll say the third one has to be a wrestler. There you go.
Okay.
Take the wild card out of it.
A dead wrestler. Okay. Are we gonna go 1 and 1? Like you say one, I'll say one, you say one. Beep bop boop bop like that, or are we gonna go? Like,
No.
I'll just go boom boom boom. And then
Do you want to go 1 for 1?
Let's go 1 for 1.
Okay, that way it gives you time to kind of think about it.
Think about the next move. Yeah.
Yeah.
So musician, you would think. I think you would think I would say someone like Kurt Cobain.
That would be my first guess that you would say.
It's not. I would just be like,
Okay.
I don't know how fun he would have been, all like strung out and kind of mopey. I'm mopey enough. I don't need any additional mopiness. So that being said, I'd pick one of 2 people. Is that permissible?
Yes. There's no. It's look. There's no firing squad here.
Okay. Number 1 would be Dimebag Darrell from Pantera.
Okay, I didn't see that coming, but okay.
He's a Texas boy. He plays metal. He shreds on the guitar. And he had a drink that he invented called the Blacktooth Grin. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Blacktooth Grin is whiskey, Seagrams, and a splash of Coke. So I think like hanging out with him in like a dive bar would be a lot of fun. Right. And then watching old videos is like just him doing like promotional stuff at like Guitar Center. He's just like real like, yeah, dude, yeah, like he just seems like someone I'd get along with. Second in that category would be Prince,
Okay.
because who knows? We could play basketball, like Chappelle said, or Charlie Murphy said,
Right.
or we
Right.
could, or we could have pancakes. You never know.
Right.
You
Yeah.
never know where the night's gonna take you. So I think that would be fun, just to kind of, because I'm an observer. I like to just hang back, kind of observe what's going on, and kind of take everything in. I'm not trying to be the life of the party,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. What about you? What musician?
I think Amy Winehouse.
Ooh, just to see what she has in her purse.
Yeah, I'd like to party with Amy Winehouse.
She was gonna go back to rehab, but she said no,
No.
no, not for me. So I'm assuming you're going out to a bar with her or something.
It would have to be an all-day thing to where she disappears for like an hour at a time and I don't see her again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have to go to the bathroom, and then I don't see her for 3 hours, and she looks like a completely different version of herself. You know what I mean? And then she's there for like 30 minutes, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go do something real quick," and then I don't see her again for like 2 or 3 more hours, and then she shows back up. She looks completely different. You know?
Nice. Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
You're playing the long game.
That's the
on
thing that I noticed about Amy Winehouse. She was a solid drug addict. You could tell the whole way through. But some days that she was amazingly beautiful, and other days she looked like hot dog shit
that. Yeah.
with flies hovering around it.
Mm-hmm.
You never knew which version you were gonna get.
Yeah. And I mean, no disrespect, but she kind of looked like she smelled bad.
Oh, she definitely needed to put some water on that thing. I definitely could tell you that her hygiene probably is not the best.
Oh no.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with drug issues, I mean, is that your priority? No.
Who's to say? You know, I'm just saying, bro. Could be a good time, could be a complete nightmare.
Yeah.
But you know me, I like a good adventure and a great story. I think I'll get both.
Oh no, yeah. No, 100%. That makes sense.
Yeah.
For you, I'd just be like, after the first disappearance, I just go home.
Oh no, I'm
I guess
got
we're
to
not
see
hanging
it
out
through, my
anymore.
boy. Got
We're not
to
hanging
see
out
it through.
anymore. Just like my dad. God. Here for a little bit, then just gone.
I'm saying, bro. I think that would be a hell of a fucking day.
Nice. That's solid. I like that. I think for me, the second category of a movie star or an actor of some sort?
Actor, celebrity, you know what I mean? Somebody that's like on TV or movies or something.
Well, like for me, it would have to be like some sort of comedian.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
I feel like, again, Mitch Hedberg would be fun, but again, he did heroin, and he might not be that fun. And a little too reserved. I feel like he'd be too reserved.
Well, hold on a second. I think we need to have a conversation about this heroin usage. I think that you're putting too much thought into the process. Look, we don't need to sit there and hear their emotional woes. We're just trying to get the best out of what they got. We're not worried about them being shot up and fucking having the knots. We want the good part, but we're expecting a little bit of the bad. So let's not, you know.
So okay.
If it.
So that being said, so a fun addict to hang out with would be Chris Farley.
Oh, dude!
I feel like
See?
he never turned it off. Right? I think he'd just be like totally crazy and fun, and a little irresponsible. But again, I'm just observing. I'm chilling. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah.
So I think that would be fun. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Fun time to be had.
I think Anthony Bourdain.
Okay.
I definitely want to kick it with Anthony Bourdain.
Why him?
Did you watch any of his shows and stuff?
I catch it here and there. Like he'd be like, "I'm in the Philippines."
Okay. The dude, super smart. He had been like, he was a chef, right? He was a massive, massive drug addict and an alcoholic. Like lost everything and then rebuilt. And he knows all the dive bars. He knows all the big chefs in all the big towns. Definitely knew how to party.
Okay.
Definitely knew how to party.
We're gonna go up over here. I know Chuck runs the back in the kitchen in this place. So.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I kind of see like a smoky bar situation.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
But see, like, I'd be afraid I'm not interesting enough to hang out with these people.
No, you're tripping.
I can't even, like, in this hypothetical fantasy world, I'm still like, I don't know if I'm cool enough.
You're seeking validation, which you don't need.
I know. I hate that. Okay. The last one. Wrestler.
You're missing the wrestler category.
Dead wrestlers. There's
a lot of them.
A number to choose from. I know. I would say you would. I think I know who you would pick.
You already know.
I already know. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't even want to spoil it. But since I feel like you have that in your pocket, I don't know. I feel Eddie Guerrero might be fun to hang out with. Or
I can see that.
Dare I say, a Chris Benoit? You never know what's gonna happen. Too unpredictable.
It was so much fun. It blew my mind.
Yeah, it blew my mind. We're just hanging around.
We're just lifting weights, hanging around.
Just hanging around lifting weights. No big deal.
No, that's not funny. That's bad.
He was all over me. It was a little suffocating.
Oh, that's bad. That's in bad taste. You need to throw some salt over your shoulder and go to church and say like a bunch of Hail Marys tonight. That was good. I like it. I like your style, kid.
Rios de Santos, Pios de Pantos. Okay, good. I'm good. Yeah, but Eddie, I think Eddie would be fun.
Scott Hall, you know.
Oh, of course. 100%.
Yeah.
I knew that out.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Now, messy Scott Hall or like recovery Scott Hall?
Can I get half and half?
Yeah, you get a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
I mean, I would like it to be right on the line. Like, he's about to come crashing down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I want.
Okay. So, like,
yeah,
NWO before Impact or TNA or whatever.
Or maybe right in between. Maybe right in between that transition between when WCW was bought back by Vince and all of that stuff and the unsurety of it. I'm sure he got, I'm right there. I'm probably right there.
Okay. So can we throw in a bonus wild card?
Sure.
I'm going to say Hunter S. Thompson.
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm saying? You're kind of like my Hunter S. Thompson, and I'm not like so much a lawyer per se. But
I like that.
You know, you could be like, let's get in the car, and I'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. And you're like, dude, we're just going to HEB. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know if there's gonna be some sort of weird trip happening, or like bats or something.
Yeah.
You know,
I like it.
So I feel like I'd be kind of well versed to hang out with Hunter S. Thompson. Plus,
I like that.
Probably got some crazy fucking stories.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I might be like,
dude,
I'm having so much trouble understanding you. Over there. 10 things. What? So who's your wild card?
Hmm. Hmm. Wow. I'm going to stay away from family because I just don't want that kind of conversation. I don't want to even get in that boo-hoo type of attitude with it. I'm going to say John Tenta. Do you know who John Tenta is?
Earthquake?
Earthquake. I've heard a lot of stories about this character. Seems like a pretty swell guy. I think.
You know, when he died, he was only like 28 years old or some shit, right? Like he wasn't that old.
I knew he wasn't that old, but I don't know the specific age. Let me.
He looked old.
Yes.
But he wasn't. I think like when we saw him as Earthquake, he was in his 20s.
You know that he was a professional sumo wrestler.
Okay. Who else did he play? He played. He was.
Oh no, he was older than that, Ryan.
Was he?
Born June 22nd, 1963. Died June 7th. You're not going to guess this. 2006.
Oh, shit. I thought he died in like the 90s.
Isn't that crazy? I thought he died in the 90s too.
But didn't he play like, remember when WWF was doing that thing where it was like, here are all the reject people, and you got the big guy doing the thing, and you got
Rikishi?
Luna Vachon. No. It was like a crew of misfits, and there was that one dude with a mask who carried a Cartman doll.
Okay, yeah.
Be like, that was him. That was Earthquake.
Let's see. Okay, let's go through the ring name. I'm gonna run through them, and you tell me if you can figure it out. Avalanche, the Canadian, Earthquake, the Gargoyle, Golga, Koto Tenta.
Maybe that was
Shark.
when it was in Japan.
What, Golga?
No, Golga was I think when he was a misfit Cartman carrier.
That's retired in 2004. 6'5", 423 pounds.
Jesus.
Listen to this, Ryan. As a sumo wrestler, his record was 21-0 and 7 ties. He was undefeated.
Wow.
That's
impressive.
That is impressive.
I mean, because are sumo wrestlers that like tall? You know, I don't think other sumo like 6'5" though. That's
there's
pretty
some
damn huge.
large. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a little Google search here.
So do like the average height and weight of a sumo wrestler.
Okay. Well, I'll pull out the average and then I'll go for the highest average.
Okay.
Sumo.
Because they probably have divisions, right? Of like, you're baby sumo or
by weights and things like that.
Right. So you're not sitting there at like 250 trying to push out a 400-pound dude. Did you know Yokozuna wasn't even Japanese?
Yeah, he was an islander.
Yeah, he was part of that, part of the Rocks family, I thought.
The Usos? Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Wikipedia.
We don't have fact checkers here at the Felon and Square. We can say whatever we want. No one's gonna put us to task with the things that we say.
We want. We make shit up. We just verify it ourselves. Yep, that sounds. Yep, Wikipedia says. Yep, that's good. I'll allow it.
This part of your elbow, it's called the weenus.
It's your weenus.
That's your weenus, and this part, the fold part, vagina. Sorry.
Average sumo wrestler is about 185 centimeters tall. I don't know.
What does that mean? 180
exactly
centimeters? Yeah,
That's what average sumo wrestler is about 185 centimeters tall and weighs about 150 kilos.
that means nothing. That means nothing to me. Can you do it in American, please?
Okay, I'll look up 135 or 185 centimeters.
Why do I ever need to learn English? It's not like I'm going to live in England.
6 feet. 6 feet,
Oh.
1 inch, basically.
Okay.
Tallest sumo wrestler in history. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Motoyama Ryuta. Let's see here.
I've heard of him. No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's my uncle.
Yeah.
Who's the largest height and weight sumo wrestler ever born? Come on, it's just like they're giving me weird. The heaviest was 6'3", 600 pounds.
Oh,
That's a
jeez.
big boy.
Yeah, dude. Most of the people in my 600-pound life, they don't leave the house.
Yeah,
Let alone
they can't even get their fat ass on the toilet.
Yeah, and let alone put on a diaper and step into a circle.
They can't even wash their fucking balls.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen those videos of the guy that's like just kind of doing commentary and like, you know that shit ain't gonna clean you?
No.
You need to put more on that. Yeah. He gets mad. He's like, you're saying you're homeless, but you have time for McDonald's? Yeah.
It's a shame.
You're living in a van. But you just ordered 6 McBreakfasts. I can't speak. Yeah, well, I love our little tangents that we go on. So why Mr. Trenta?
They said that he was like a really, really nice guy, but he was kind of a party animal. And that he would get in bar fights, and just destroy the place. Okay. That'd be a cool show to watch for me.
Mm-hmm. You're just like, I'm gonna stand over in this corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
Just don't throw anything over here.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why.
B Ballroom Brawl. Gotta play B7. You just hit B6. If you like pina coladas. What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Dirty Work. R.I.P. Norm. Norm Macdonald would be another cool one to hang out with.
Yeah.
Just because when I saw him in Austin, he did his stand up was just like seemed like an hour of just him like running through thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And it was awesome. You know? I feel like he would have been fun to hang out with, and his humor is different, and I appreciate that kind of humor. I feel like I'd hang out with a lot of comedians, right? George Carlin would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just to hear him go off on stuff.
Yeah.
There's the crazy ones like Sam Kinison, but I don't want to hang out with someone who's just yelling all the time.
Yeah, I could only deal with about 5 minutes of that dude, I think.
Like that's cool. All right, I'm gonna go over here now. Yeah, Greg Giraldo would be fun. He was.
I know who he is. I'm not really familiar, but yeah.
He did a lot of the contest, like the Last Comic Standing stuff. He was a judge. He did a lot of the roast on Comedy Central. But supposedly he was like, he was a lawyer, so he was like super smart. I was just like, fuck this, I'm gonna do comedy. So, yeah. So, what else you got going on? So right now, it's December the 29th when we're recording this. So we got a couple more days until the end of the year.
Yeah. Do you have any? Yeah. I know where you're going. Resolutions or things like that?
Resolutions, review of your year, kind of like high points, low points, fun points.
My New Year's resolution is try to fart less.
Not possible, dude. You're just setting yourself up for failure. You're
I
gonna
can
be one
only
of
try to
those.
be better
You're
than
gonna
I
be
was
one of those
yesterday.
January 1, just like, oh fuck it, I already just throw that one out the window. It's like
Yeah, I'm
me
gonna try
saying
to
I'm
fart
gonna.
less, bro. I think it's a problem.
I had a buddy one time that he said his New Year's resolution was to have 100% sphincter control.
It
Like,
made it 3 days.
yeah, couple years ago had some issues. This year it's gonna be different for me. I tell you. I
Dude,
tell
this
you,
is
it's gonna.
here,
Oops,
here.
3 days in. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I should have had that venison chili. It's just too much spice. Too much spice. My guts can't handle. I can't roll that way anymore. I'm older.
I think that, dude, seriously, when you interview somebody for a job or anything like, I really feel like one of the questions needs to be on the interview. When is the last time that you shit your pants?
On the way
And
here.
you have to answer honestly. Because if
Right.
if you're honest about it, you'd be like, you know what, bro? Like, it sucked. I had Chipotle and Taco Bell on the same day, and I had to drive an hour in traffic, and it was a stop and go, and I made it to about 3 blocks before my house, and I just shit my pants. Like, you know
You know
what?
you're gonna get good communication.
Yeah. First of all, the guy's honest and upfront.
Mm-hmm.
He's a worker because he made it all the way to 3 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
That means he had faith in himself. You know he's going to
Mm-hmm.
try and follow through. He might come up short sometimes, but he's going to give you
But
solid effort.
Chipotle and Taco Bell at the same time in the same day, that's kind of set up ish. Like, are you wanting to
No.
shit your pants?
I'm just saying.
It's like a challenge accepted situation.
Exactly. So he accepted the challenge. He answered the call.
Nice.
I want to hire that guy.
Right. Listen here, Shitty
I'm just
Steve.
saying.
You're the man for the job. No.
Yeah.
Check it out. We only got one bathroom. So keep your loads to a minimum, please.
Yeah.
Like, I think my resolution, if I'm trying to be kind of serious about it, is stop saying I'm sorry so much.
Yeah, you need to. Don't be
Man,
sorry.
What the fuck am I sorry for?
Yeah, fuck it. They don't like it. Get
Why
fucked.
am I sorry for something I don't have any control over? Did
Even
I
if you
run
do
over
have
your
control over it,
if I
you
run
need to
over your
voice your
dog?
mind more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
You know, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, my mom, you know, God rest her soul, she was kind of mean. You know, people thought she was mean. She wasn't mean. She just spoke her mind.
Yeah.
She didn't take any shit from people. And like thinking about it, I was like, am I mean? Oh yeah, I am, but I make it a joke. You know, that's how I kind of cover it. Like,
Downplay it.
oh yeah. Oh no, dude, it's just this. It's just a joke. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Just,
If you cross me in 2023, you're gonna hear about it. I'm gonna write you a strong worded email, minimally.
Yeah. I like it.
Write a text and then erase it.
But you erase that. Erase that text.
You
I like it.
Bastard. Yeah. So what was a high point for you this year?
High point. I think it was just watching the kids develop. I mean, watching them make, leaps and bounds from where they were last year. A lot of growing.
Can you hear that?
No.
No, okay. My dogs are tussling. So.
No, I don't hear. You're good.
Okay.
I think that's it. I mean, just yeah. I can't pinpoint a specific thing.
Yeah, it's a hard question to answer, really. Like, I don't want to say it's just like this one thing was the best part of my year. No.
Yeah, I don't like no. I
have to agree with you. Watching my kids develop, watching my kids grow, you look at pictures of Ez from a year ago, and it's just like, geez, he looked like such a baby
Yeah.
last year. Now he's like growing up. He's like almost basically looking like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
You put a wristwatch on that boy, it's amazing the transformation that has. But yeah, he's a ball of energy, just nonstop.
It's a
Cleo's
good way to be.
just talking and voicing her mind. I think she has my mom's spirit a lot. Um, you know, just tells you, don't say that to me, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. Um, yeah, she's a woman that knows what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah,
Cameron, I mean, I'm so proud of watching Cameron here. Just in a lot, like I've always been. That's my boy. That's my baby boy. You know that. But in the last 6 months, his speech and things, seeing his mind actually how it he's putting everything, his sentence structure and this and that, and the potty training and his little act. To me, that boy hangs the moon in my eyes. I really enjoyed watching Millie. Like Millie's gonna be the whiz bang of the entire Haley family for sure. That girl's
yeah,
smart.
she's not a fan of me and my face, but I'm determined to win.
She's on her mama's tit. You gotta understand that. Only people she really fuck with, like she fuck with me and her mama. She'll fuck with Sam on occasion. Other than that, she don't really fuck with nobody. She's snooty, but she's super smart. She's manipulating the walking system game. She can walk, but she doesn't. I've seen her do it. She's picking up language, like words. She's mimicking, mocking, all of those things. Today, electrifying. That's the word. Electrifying. I said it to her. And she's mimicking it all the way through it. And like I'm doing it to her, and Jennifer's like, "Oh my god, you hear that? Like this is ridiculous. This child is almost saying electrifying." Yeah. But no, I mean, yeah. The kids for sure.
Yeah. Family is really important, and got some, I wouldn't say there are really any low points. Nothing really stands out,
I would say I definitely have some low points. I mean, I have some. I think Chance not coming around here anymore definitely was probably a low point for me.
Right.
I'm still upset over that one, but I don't, I'm not going to sit here and harbor it or carry it every day. I'm just going to move on because, it's just the way you got to do it. But I mean, it is what it is. Good times outweigh the bad for sure.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think, just maybe just environmental stuff, like not like the climate or anything, but like the city. Watching the homeless population grow here, and hearing stories of kids that I worked at the school with that get caught up in like drug deals and end up getting killed or something like that, and it's just like sucks. It's not gonna stop me. It's not gonna put a damper on what I'm doing, but it's just
makes you take a step back and look at it like, dang, it's really like that nowadays.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's tough, bro. I'm telling you. Like, I've seen a lot of people that I was in prison with that I was kind of close with. Dead. They dead over the course of this year. Dead. Like, it's crazy.
Is it because they come back and they fall back into the old habits?
Yeah. It's hard for people to change.
Yeah, I mean, here you got the thugs that want to be thugs,
and it's bred into them there, bro.
and here you got some people that are really about it,
Mm-hmm.
and
In
sometimes
the
you'll get those
birthday.
and the kids that wanna fuck around and find out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad, you know. It's like you're not built
That
that way, dude. Like you're not that person. I understand you're trying to provide whatever. You're trying to get clout or whatever you're trying to do. It's just that's not you though. Like find a different route.
there's in places like Albuquerque and like, to me it's Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Houston is the hot spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
I mean,
kids,
I would
these
say Houston's the Albuquerque equivalent.
yeah,
You know,
these kids are
of
like
Texas.
14, 15, like, and it's normal for them to catch bodies and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like I was at that pen and I was meeting these brothers from all over the place that were shooting guns in the streets and selling drugs and this and that, you know what I mean? But the Houston boys, they're built differently. They're built
There's-
differently. They don't
In
give a
there,
fuck.
yeah. So it's the environment.
It's almost like it's generational and bred into them. They just
Mhm. And then like not to jump in a political thing, but it's then people are just like, well, yeah, remember Breaking Bad was filmed here,
hmm
and Netflix is coming out here, and we're doing there's good things happening here. I'm not gonna say that there's not, but you can't just brush the other shit under the rug and pretend like it's not
hmm
there.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if anything, I would say that's been the low point, and just watching kind of a decline in the city. Um, but
Yeah.
it is what it
Right.
is what it is, and we'll do what
It
we
is what
do.
it is. Fuck it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm noticing here that like drugs have always been bad,
Mm-hmm.
but you're seeing an explosion of like heroin, fentanyl,
Mm-hmm.
methamphetamine in this area,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always been there, but it's just so much more to the forefront, and it blows my
Mm-hmm.
mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think when we were coming up, it was more of a hush hush. Like you knew
Mm-hmm.
it was around, but you didn't really see it. You didn't really,
Mm-hmm.
unless you're looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you don't have to look for it; it's just right there.
Mm-hmm.
See that guy
Yeah.
leaning at the bus stop? Yeah,
Mm.
you know what I mean.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and we were just worried about finding fucking dirt weed from Mexico.
Yeah, let's find some Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
This shit ain't that good, but we'll smoke it anyway.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we them boys.
We them boys. Smoke that shit out that can, boy.
Get that Reggie. Make a foil pipe. What you doing? Oh, is that your mom? The backlight came on. Oh shit! Duck down, duck down.
Fuck it.
Make sure you blow it through the dryer filter thing.
We're
The
sploofing
dryer
out
sheet.
here. They won't smell it.
We're getting nuts. Yeah. Times they are changing. We're getting a little older. But let's get on this. Let's thank our sponsors. I'd like to thank Delta8Dudes.com. For all your Delta 8 needs, go to Delta8Dudes.com. Get yourself a vape, get yourself some flour, get yourself some gummies, whatever you fancy. Delta 8 Dudes will make your butthole hot. Speaking of buttholes, if your butthole is hot, get yourself a bougie booty. It's the bidet that will clean you the right way. Put a little cold water on that. That way your booty is nice and clean. If you can't get a bougie booty, you might want to look into Streaks underwear. Because that butthole ain't clean, you get a dirty booty. You know what I mean? I'm making it rhyme. It works better when it rhymes. So get yourself some pre-streaked underwear for men's and women's. And we also have a kids line coming out for those 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds that are conscious, self-conscious, and don't want people to know that they actually pooped. So look for that coming out. And if you want to see people with poopy underwear, you might head over to Los Lonely Fans, where you might see some streaks when you hit that button to get that person to put on those clothes, because they're not the apple of your eye. They're not the candy that you're looking for. So you might want them to put their clothes on. That's Los Lonely Fans. Speaking of undesirable people, go to tweakertask.com. Get yourself a tweaker to do the job that you don't want to do because, hey, you're busy. You have things to do. Get yourself a tweaker. They'll get your job done fast, but not right. Tweakertask.com. Visit them. Enter the promo code High Speed Chicken Feed and get yourself 5% off your first order. All right. Well, thanks to our sponsors and thanks to our listeners. Episode 51. We're out this bitch. Happy New Year.